So are you actually considering bringing James Tony in at whatever he is, 40 years old?
I'm gonna go sit down with him before he goes to my fucking house. I'll tell you that.
Are you going to offer like 10 shows next weekend?
I don't know what's gonna happen.
Got all these boxing guys going?
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah. It's Wayne McCullough. Wayne McCullough just said, you notice all these boxing guys are chasing you now?
Yeah. So what do you think of that?
There's no money over there. There's money there for two or three guys. That's it, you know. And there's thousands of guys that are making no money, which is what I've always said has been our, the way that we built this business is we got guys that make millions of dollars, guys that make hundreds of thousands of dollars, guys that make, $60, $70, $80,000 3 times a year, and guys that make $50,000 to $60,000, $70,000 a year. The money is spread out, between all the fighters, not just a handful of guys at the top, But it's like this card tonight. This card tonight shouldn't happen to blind. These guys all needed to get paid and make money. These guys all have to make a living too.
It sounds like thus far with like the limited amount of I wouldn't say stunt casting, but
bringing people in.
It seems like wrestling is more the prerequisite than boxing.
No doubt about it.
Would you
Zab Judah was here tonight too.
Right.
And I'm friends with Zab. Zab's like, man, you need to teach these guys how to box. You need to this, that, and everything. But these guys don't understand.
It's different boxing.
I learned you don't balance your weight the same way you balance your weight in boxing. You'll get that front leg kicked off into the 8th row somewhere if you distribute your weight like they do in boxing. It's just totally different. And there's an education process there for these guys that I fucking learned the hard way. You know what I mean? I went in and got choked out and got kicked in the leg and all the stuff that happened when I started. Believe me, man, I was that guy. I was this guy was Zab Judah. I was this guy who was like, that shit's bullshit. You know what I mean? You know what a boxer would do to that guy? Until I went in and started doing it, and I was like, holy shit, this is crazy. You have to see the light. You have to get into it and see. I asked. Make sure he's gone. I don't want to get hit with a fucking chair. I said he's crazy. I said, listen, man. When we first started talking, when he found me in Memphis, I said, you know how to wrestle? And I know how to do all that shit. He says, yeah, I know how to do all that shit. I said, okay.
Do you think you'd really translate to pay-per-view buys?
I don't know, and I don't even know if I could make a fight. Listen, let me tell you what. I got blasted this week. Let me make this fight. I'll get fucking blasted from here to, I'm the first guy out there going, this is a fucking freak show. Who would put on a fight like this? You know what I mean? I'm the first guy that would say that. I'm always saying it when freak shows happen. But I got to tell you this. I've always wanted to see a guy. He is actually a guy whom I respect. This guy's tough as nails. He's mean. He's nasty. And he better get in shape if he wants to come in and do this stuff, man. I don't know.
How would you ever make it work financially when a guy's accustomed to making a minimum of $200,000-300,000 on the low end?
How much is he making right now? He's chasing me around for a reason. He's not chasing me around because he's making money. You know what I mean? I know the boxing business, man, and I know how it is. And as soon as you're not a huge draw and a huge star anymore, man, they don't give a shit about you anymore.
You're exactly right.
Right? I mean, Wayne will tell you that.
100% right.
As soon as they don't think, it's the thing that I was saying about the Chuck Liddell scenario with me. If Chuck Liddell was a boxer, they'd be like, see you later, Chuck Liddell. Hit the road, But Chuck Liddell's still a huge legend and a star, and he'll always be with us. I don't give a shit if I'm talking him out of fighting. I'm trying to make him not fight, And that's the different business that we're building now. I came from that world, and it's an ugly world, man. Some of you guys were in boxing, and most of you weren't. I'm telling you right now, it's an ugly, nasty business, man. And I don't ever want to see this business go there.